I'm Jenna. I'm mum to Aurora, who is now 9, and Ada, who is now 7. Aurora is really funny, really clever, kind, Aurora's just such a joy to be around. She's just, since the day she was born, she's just never been in any trouble. She's always just so good. She's always thinking about how everybody else is feeling, just stays. So it was like springtime, I think it must have been like 2021, because it was like after lockdown and stuff. I noticed that she was drinking loads of water, going to the toilet, peeing all the time. So I had taken her to the doctor, and the doctor were really good. They actually straight away put a referral through to the ARI. After a couple of years of MRIs and tests, she had got a lumbar puncture, and the results had come back that it was cancer. It was just when she was just before her 8th birthday. So it was a germ cell tumour in the pituitary gland, and she started her first round of chemo on the week of her birthday. So she would have a week of chemo and then 2 weeks at home to recover, a week of chemo and then 2 weeks at home. So 4 rounds of that, and then all 4 of us went to Manchester for 6 weeks, where she got proton beam therapy. She was really so brave. She had to wear a mask that started at your neck and went right over her head, and it was bolted down to the bed where she was given the proton beam therapy, and she had 30 rounds of that. So we're there for 6 weeks. It's just awful watching her going through that. She's just a tiny little, and especially after the chemo, skinny and frail and pale, and just lying there just getting on with it, and you're not even allowed to go in the room with her. I wish I'd gotten in touch with Clan before Aurora had started her treatment, because I found it really hard telling people about her diagnosis, because they would get upset, and then you feel like this is my nightmare but you're trying to make them feel better, when at the time I just felt like if my world was falling to pieces, and I didn't want to have to make other people feel better. Sorry. But I wish that Naomi had been there at the start, so that she could guide me through the telling people, because that's when it's when it all begins, and when it all can be one of the hardest parts, I found. Well, I actually didn't know that Clan did things for kids, and the first time that I knew that they did was we were up in the ward. I think it might have been before she started her treatment, and the ladies were going in the rooms and playing games with the kids. Naomi had come down to the high dependency unit and played with Aurora, and it was really, it was great for me, because I think you're just wired, you're just on adrenaline. So Naomi coming in and playing with Aurora just gave me a much needed rest. Like, I could just sit and watch, because I was Aurora's, her mom, or carer, and our entertainment all the time. So it was really nice for Naomi to come in and just do something fun, not have to talk about anything in particular, just play and make a mess and just be a kid.
And in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. There we go.
My name is Aurora and I'm 9. My favourite food is steak. When I wasn't well, I felt sad, sick, constantly, all the time. Not being able to eat anything because you're constantly spewing, feeling unwell every day constantly, and just lying in the bed getting chemo. Going to school was hard, but Naomi and my friends helped me a lot to go into school. It helped me with my courage and stuff like that.
They had to put in special provisions because she was getting tired, or because she needed to eat, but I just didn't want any resentment within the class. So Naomi came in and did a talk with all her classmates, and Aurora, she got involved as well, just to explain about cancer and how it affected Aurora and the treatment that she'd had.
It was really good, because now all my friends and stuff understand what I've been through, and so do all my classmates. So they know why I'm getting special treatment in school and stuff like that. I've been having breaks. Naomi comes in and does a little bit of mindfulness for me, and it helps me not to get stressed as much. My favourite thing about Clan is the massages.
So she loves the treatments. She comes in for a massage and she comes out like walking on clouds. She just absolutely loves it. Ada as well, my other daughter, she loves it when Naomi comes and she can get involved with the crafts, and because it's hard on a sibling as well, especially when they're young and they don't understand what their sister's going through, because the cancer doesn't just affect Aurora, it affects everybody in the household, and the Clan has been there for everyone here as well. So Aurora is finished all her treatment and she has just recently moved to 4 monthly scans. Her confidence is growing every day, her stamina is growing every day. We don't know what the side effects will be of the treatment, so we're just kind of taking everything just a day at a time. Knowing that Clan's always there is a huge comfort, because Aurora went through treatment and diagnosis at such a young age. I think as she gets older and there might be different challenges she comes to as she grows up, I think having Clan there as a support is massive, because she might come to an age where she wants to have a family, or something happens and her cancer might have disrupted something. It's good to know that there is people there that can help and give her advice.
I'm feeling much better. The medicine has really helped as well, and Clan done lots of things to make me feel much better. They've just really made me feel so happy.